I really wanted to do some energy work, but then I was thinking, well, maybe, but in the Markawazi trip, I broke my rib, so it's still kind of painful. And last night, I went to a drum circle, and I got the whole dance on, African up down, and then cosmic tying off planets to the circle. Hurt the hell out of my drum, brought in a bunch of energy so that I could then after plaster it on and heal up a bit. But no, it's still generally sore. Um, and today I have a meeting with a group of people looking for another partner in permaculture targeted meditation clinic in here in Miraflores, Lima. So I'll be doing that in about 40 minutes. What did I want to talk to you guys about? Considering these things, um, where does the connection of having fun, relaxing, enjoying yourself, balance off with what you need to do, what work you need to get done, and projects that need to be completed? So you can't just be all one or all the other. You can't just have fun all the time and create and manifest a positive, balanced, good life. And you can't just work all the time and create and manifest a positive, balanced, good life. You need to do both. And when you do both, the socializing outside of work, and really, I mean, it will bring, last night I ran in to a girl who I'd known in Cusco. I'd known like a year ago. I met her and we were friends, and she, I gave her some really cool crystal training, but then she got a little OD with I threw some of her crystals in the water. It was part of her training. You have to okay, well, this was the first crystal you got or whatever. Whatever. If I'm training you and they tell me to throw your crystal in the water because you need to learn how to let go, and let go of good things that you can, better things can come to you, then I'm gonna do that. Don't train with somebody who's so real that they're gonna do things that piss you off if you don't really want what's real. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to be tested. You got to be slapped. You got to be trained. I mean, you got to be pissed off because you got to see how you deal with that, because you got to be centered. You got to be happy, and things don't always go your way. And you got to be happy to learn from how things haven't gone your way, and you got to be happy to make the best out of things that you do get. Anyway, we ran into her, and she was super cool with me again. Um, you know, like, and I was like, "Hey, Eddie, Eddie," and wanted to hug me, and then um, mentioned she was going to these people who were doing something with meditation and permaculture, and I was like, "Yeah, I met some people like that." And my other friend, who's helping me with my spiritual bar business plan, had brought me because those guys had asked her if she wanted to be a partner in the project. I will get out out of there, even though she's picking her nose. And uh, okay, that's quite a okay, whatever. Little kids pick their nose. Lady Dada, no, never mind. So yeah, so my friend Emily, who's super business, but also super cool, had introduced me to these people. So then this girl, who's more like crystals and um, fire dancing, brings up the same people. So whatever, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be part of this reunion for like shareholders only. I think I'm just gonna offer up some good advice and get them liking me and exchange phone numbers and have them and we'll just do like back promoting, like backlinking. So like people who show up at my projects, Cusco and Terapoto, can then go to theirs if they want, but mostly probably people from theirs would advance on to my projects, and for that, um, uh, for that they would, I will offer them um, help in brainstorming for their making their meditation clinic as good as it can be in Miraflores, for them giving me, like ascending people towards where they could then do permaculture projects with the groups I work with, or where they could then do deeper into meditation or deeper into whatever they're doing. And if I wasn't dancing and having a great time and actually like being like right in the middle of it all, one, she might not have saw me. Two, I might never have went out, and she wouldn't have saw me. And three, I wouldn't have had a good time. My rib might be slightly less, painful, but it would have just been like, oh, but then what I would have done today? It would have just been a whole string of missed experiences. So that's that. Balance, go out and have a good time when you want to. A big part of my spiritual bar is going to be full moon drum circles. Drum circles are actually amazing because you got all the people drumming, then you get like one person who brings a trumpet, like two people who bring guitars. Then they're making all that energy. Then you get all these people. Then you get all the people dancing. So then they're making that energy, and then you just get the people who show up to like sell their jewelry, and people who show up to sell their this and that, their little brownies, happy brownies or whatever, and then people are doing all their little things, and yeah, it's good times. So, what if you want to go like, I don't know, I like going out to the movies too. So you go out to the movies, that's just as cool. That's a different type of like wind down, relax, like take just take some time out to give yourself something to enjoy, which is the whole point, because you deserve that. You deserve having more enjoyable things. To have more enjoyable things, you'll probably have to work more. So that's where the balance comes in. So you do this work actually. Oh, I gotta show you this, people. Wait 1 second. This is my new product line. This stuff is hardcore, amazing noni extract that I made, evolution, fermenting for 7 lunar cycles before being bottled. The other product I have in my product line so far is maca. I will be adding coconut oil, acai, and what was the other one? Sacha inchi seeds, whatever. So yeah. So actually, I'm gonna offer the dudes at the market my product line at their meditation clinic as well. But that was cool. I was just happy about that. And I was showing you as the work balance. Like I went to this Saturday. I went to this fair, and I was like all like talking to all the people who had booths there about my product line. About the time I spent in India, about why I have the consciousness to make really good health products, and so I spent Saturday doing that, and Sunday night having dancing. And yeah, I was happy about that. I didn't make any sales, but I got like 6 people, and I got a couple people who have health food stores to give me their numbers and take my number. So I'll follow up on that in like the middle of the week. If I don't get any calls, I'll call a couple of them back, and that'll be cool. So that is this morning's little mensaje. Um, have a good time. You want like enjoyment is just as important work as like your like higher up responsibilities. Like they tell you like, oh, you gotta like start spreading superfoods to people, or they tell you you gotta go collect 23 earth deities from this really sacred uh, spot in the middle of the Andes and spread them around the planet so that there's less concentrated deities as we go through this change, as there used to be where like all these deities in Tibet, all these deities in Peru. Oh no, they should be like spread across the planet more. Um, yeah, if you get sent to do these, if you're doing these works, it's you can go out and have you know a smoke or a drink and dance, or if you don't smoke or drink, I don't really smoke or drink, you can go out and dance anyway and just have a good time. So today it's Monday. That's normally when people are starting their work weeks. I recommend you take this Monday to treat yourself to something enjoyable. And so like Monday, fun day. Is that like too quirky? Anyway, love, light, and namaste in La Quechua. So we be doing it both sides of the coin.